The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, has called on the Nigerian police force to conduct a speedy and thorough investigation into the recent violence in Oyo State. He also asked the force to allow for prosecution and punishment of those who instigated and participated in the killings and destruction of property. Gbajabiamila made this call during his remark on Shasha crisis in Oyo State and the rising state of inter-ethnic crisis in the country.
The House of Representatives has neither command nor control of the country's security apparatus. We cannot act to deploy men and equipment to gather intelligence, enforce laws fairly, and take all other actions necessary to prevent breakdowns of law and order and the wanton violence that follows its wake. However, the House is a microcosm of our beloved country, and here in this chamber, we represent every tribe and religion, creed and religion, and every region. And we owe a duty to the people we serve to do the things we believe sincerely in our hearts can improve the circumstances of their lives. Today, we serve that duty by calling on the Nigerian police force to conduct a speedy and thorough investigation into the recent violence in Oyo State, to allow for prosecution and punishment of those who instigated and participated in the killings and destruction of the property. The committees on police affairs and justice are mandated to communicate the House's position to the Inspector General of Police.
The Speaker also stated that the House aligns with the committee announced by the President Muhammadu Buhari, led by the National Security Advisor, Major General Muhammad Babagana Mongunu, to hold peace and unity consultations across the country.
The House of Representatives aligns with this initiative, and we will constitute a working group to participate in these consultations. We will work together to examine the cultural, religious, and localized conflicts over land and history that are often at the root of internal security challenges and violent upheavals such as occurred in Oyo State last week and other parts of the country over the years.
In another development, the House of Representatives told Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State and his colleagues to apply the brakes in the use of inflammatory languages capable of causing divisions among Nigerians. The caution came on the heels of a statement recently made by the governor on the use of an AK-47 gun by herdsmen.
The IG were to grant license. The IG's power cannot contravene the provision of Chapter F2 laws of the Federation of Nigeria 004 Firearms Act, which classifies the arms AK-47 carried by some herdsmen as ascribed by the governor illegal and prohibited. Concerned that the inflammatory and statement will lead to enormous belief that the government supports the crimes of carrying prohibited firearms. Concerned also that this situation can easily lead to armed conflict as other groups, such as farmers and defenseless citizens, will consider it as a threat to their safety and to arm themselves with AK-47.
The Speaker therefore assured Nigerians that the House will work to prevent reoccurrence of similar incidents, not just in Oyo State, but across the country, north, west, east, and south. Annie T. Patrick, Call TV News, Abuja.